Ladies and gentlemen, this is again Bongani Shiba of Walk Tall with Shiba. Today we're actually recording on site at Mfuleni Lifestyle Center. With me, I'm sitting with Sifiso Dlamini. Most people know him as Daladi, a gentleman who is, as far as I know, an agriculturalist, a person who knows the soil and knows the plant and knows how to grow crops, but also happens to own a very fast becoming the center of lifestyle entertainment in Swaziland, Mfuleni Lifestyle. He will introduce himself as I give him the chance. Sifiso, hi.
Yeah, hi Shiva.
How are you doing, big brother?
Look, I'm good, man.
Excellent. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
I must say to the listener, this is ad hoc. This was not prepared. I had to capture the guy because he's so busy. As we speak, he's going to be flying out to Dubai very soon. Sir, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, your background, your present ground, and maybe your future ground?
Yeah, basically, what do you say? Sifiso Daladi, that's how I'm born and known as. And then as life develops and developed, I became Daladi. And that's what I'm popularly known as now, and that's become the brand.
Daladi, of course, is the name you were given as you got initiated into Emabutho, into the regiment. Which regiment are you in?
When we started off, it used to be called Balondolozi, and obviously now His Majesty's changed us. Now we're called
Umgadle.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ngumlondolozi. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, you are Daladi. You are at some point a businessman.
Yeah.
You are an educated agriculturalist. You are also a biker, and at some point you are a model.
Yeah.
Give me a little bit about all of you, honestly.
Complicated. To cut a long story short, complicated, driven.
Yeah.
And every passion I follow, with that much vigor.
Yeah.
So I'm trained as an agriculturalist, but specifically agronomy. So I'm an agronomist. So as you know, Shiba, I started off a nursery which became the second biggest by volume in the country. Called the Greenhouse.
Yes.
And then we still have it. We've just toned it down a little bit and moved it to various sites within the country.
All right. So that's kind of your background. Now your present ground is Mfuleni Lifestyle.
Yeah.
How do we get there?
Simple, gap in the market.
Right. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So there's a gap in the entertainment market in Swaziland, but also not just entertainment, because there's entertainment places all over the place.
Right.
But it's entertainment for the right crowd, the
ambiance and all
the
of
ambiance that the older, maybe should I say, the middle class citizens of the country. So Mfuleni got born, because of just closing a gap that exists.
And the future ground looks like what? You don't have to reveal everything, but I mean, just
it's crazy. I think Mfuleni, as you know, we're building accommodation now. We're building what we'll call Mfuleni Boutique Hotel.
Oh.
Initially 16 rooms, going up to 32 rooms. We'll be going into the conferencing space, so we'll be building conference center. Conference center.
Okay.
I think in the next 2 months we should start on that. And, the sky's the limit. We want to be a brand,
I love that.
To grow the brand Mfuleni into something quite serious, such that one day we'll franchise it.
All right, so the listener will have to understand we are recording on site at Mfuleni Lifestyle Center, and business is booming here. There's doors opening, the bar is happening, so there'll be a bit of a background noise. But Sifiso, you talked about you're driven, and when you're driven on a passion, you stay with it.
Yeah.
To be driven, you have to be inspired. What inspires you? What motivates you?
What motivates me is success. I just look at other black people and other people in various industries. When I say black, I mean because I'm black. I tend to be inspired more by people of my color.
Right.
Because our struggles are almost the same. So I just look at people that have made it and people that are continually making it, and I look at them and I say, I got to do the same. I got to work hard and work just like them and even better. And that's basically why I'm driven.
So basically for you, what drives you is the fact that at the end there's a goal that can be reached.
Yes.
And based on a lot of other people that you've seen reach that goal.
100%.
Excellent. Can you tell me of a time when you felt like maybe this wasn't working, or you were down in the dumps, and you had to draw from that inspiration of yours to actually walk tall and overpower that?
The funny thing, Shiba, is when you start a project like this one, the building is not the issue.
Right.
It's when you finish building, just are they going to come? Are they going to show up?
Yeah.
This quality of investment. I've put in more than 3 million into just this particular one.
Damn.
And you look at it and you say, is this the right thing that I've done?
Right.
Is this going to work? And you feel down sometimes. You get to the place and there's not too many people, and you feel, I still have the same overheads, but I'm not going to make too many sales today. And then the next thing, people show up.
So again, that's you are there now. You've got that 3 million. You've got that 3 million spent. That's a whole lot of money, and you've got the buildings. You've got the setup, and you're looking at only 2 people show up and only 5 people show up. How do you stay ready? How do you stay motivated? How do you stay driven?
There's a thing that one mentor of mine, who's a billionaire, said to me one day. When I phoned him, I said, I don't think this thing's going to work.
Yeah.
And he said to me, what? If it was easy, everyone would do it.
Hey, that's
so.
You heard that first on Walk Tall with Shiba. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Go on, Mr.
So, taking from those words, I thought, okay, so if I'm not trying to be like everyone, I'm trying to be special, I'm trying to be driven, and I'm trying to work hard. So I'm going to keep going.
All right.
Yeah.
And look at you now. And so the future now looks like it's going to become, as you said, Mfuleni Boutique Hotel,
yeah.
Starting at 16, going up to 32
rooms, yeah.
And conference center and everything.
Yeah.
This is great. All right. So maybe if we move away a little bit from this and we talk about, so what I'm thinking is there must be something that you have heard so many times about you that is wrongly assumed. What is it that most people think about you or say about you that is actually a misconception?
So many things, but the one thing that always makes me laugh is they say I'm a player. And
as in a basketball player,
no,
like me.
They say I like women.
Oh yeah.
But the truth obviously is I don't.
Right.
I'm married, so I like that woman.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a persona. People look at you and assume. So I don't really mind. I think I take it in my
But there has to be a way in which you have to deal with that, to either allay those misconceptions or at least to squash them. How do you manage that?
The funny thing is, with misconceptions, they come and they go.
Right.
People will believe one thing and the next thing they believe the next thing. So in this particular space, I tend to ignore the things that are being said. And soon enough, the truth comes out.
That's true. That is true. I guess when you live your life properly and you live your life to your truth, everybody eventually understands your truth.
That's true.
All right. So as we talk, somebody is sitting out there, Sifiso, and saying, I would like to start this kind of thing. I would like to start this kind of thing. Investment is not so easy in our country. Our economy is a bit struggling. What are the practical things that you would advise a person like myself who is thinking, hey, maybe I can start my own lifestyle center, or I can start this kind of business which the market needs? What are the practical things that you could put into place and say, don't do this, do this,
there's nothing set in concrete, and obviously there's no one solution that fits everything.
Right.
But when you have a plan, and you believe in that plan, if you commit to it,
yeah,
you'll find the ingredients that will make it work. One common thing is to be around people that inspire you.
Okay.
People that will be able to support your dream.
Okay. Yeah.
Once you've got a vision, that vision you have to at some stage share it with someone that believes in it.
Right.
And then that on its own is a step towards
but
the right
isn't
direction.
it when I share my vision with somebody who believes in it, maybe that person has the potential or the resources to take it up?
Unfortunately, it's a risk. Risks are everywhere. You could talk to the person next door who's very close to you and they can steal your idea. But the funny thing is, an original idea, only the person that's thought about it and conceived it is the person that can do it well.
That is a fact. If it is your thoughts, nobody can
Yeah.
carry out the way you thought about it.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So what would be your advice as we wrap up, Dlamini, to anybody who is in the dumps because they have this vision or they have something going on in their lives that they feel they could get out of? What would be your advice for them as they go through some serious depression or some serious difficulties to stand up and walk tall?
Look, walking tall is for everyone.
Right.
Everyone is designed in that way. You just have to find it in yourself to keep motivated.
Okay.
Don't look at an obstacle, look beyond that obstacle.
I like that. That is the abstract Ngosi, because I'm thinking to myself, yes, I am trying to be positive, but damn, this thing is still standing in front of me.
Keep talking about it, keep talking to the right people. I'm not so spiritual to some degree, but I am.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that, if you speak to the right people who are led spiritually to be able to understand where you are, they say a problem that is shared is normally halved.
Yes.
So in a way, if you're able to, express yourself and not be shy and put yourself in a corner, sit around the right people, and you'll identify at some stage who the right people are.
Yes.
You begin to get out of that depression.
Right.
Because there's another saying that no amount of worry changes your situation. You can worry the whole day, but that
it'll
doesn't
still
mean
be there.
it'll
Yeah.
still be there. So
Right.
you've got to do something about it. And I'd just say keep going. Keep thinking and keep being motivated and stick around the right people, and you should be able to come out of that depression.
Eventually, you will come out
Yeah.
of it. All right. As we wrap up, we've got about a couple of minutes. I would like to know, for you, what has been the most exciting thing that has happened for you based on you making sure that you keep going?
I've had a very many experiences in terms of excitement. The first excitement was to get Mfuleni from a paper to an actual building.
Okay.
That was very exciting. And the second thing is now just this excitement of seeing, the dream come alive. That's
Right.
very exciting.
Yeah.
And seeing Mfuleni Boutique Hotel come up in 4 months.
Yeah.
From zero to what it is now. That's very exciting. So I've had
For the
a few-
listener, what it is now is the building is standing and they're starting to paint and start to put fittings.
Will
That's
be
what
done
it is.
in May.
It will be done in May.
In a month's time, it should be done.
Right.
That's exciting.
That's really great.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm very grateful to have had this chance to talk to you right now.
Yeah.
We have a couple of minutes left, and I would like to ask this thing. One, what is your favorite music?
I still enjoy, some hip hop, but I'm still stuck on old school,
When you talk about old school, you're talking about the Marvin Gayes and the...
Yeah, Teddy Pendergrass.
Right.
All those boys, Gerald Revere.
Because you've said that, is that how you unwind? What do you find to unwind? When everything has been there, you've pushed yourself, how do you de-stress?
Golf.
Oh, okay, golf.
I play golf to de-stress.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, let's finish this. A family man is?
Me.
Okay, fair enough. Love is?
Giving.
Being Swazi means?
Loving your nature, loving your culture.
Excellent. All right, the very last one, you already said you like hip-hop. The very last one, there is no such thing as?
Failure.
There is no such thing as failure. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Sifiso Daladi Dlamini, the proprietor at Mfuleni Lifestyle Center. You have been listening to Walk Tall with Shiba, the show that looks to motivate and inspire other people by listening to other people's stories. Have a good day.